Hello everyone, I am Govardhan and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hope you are doing well. In today's video we are going to create a snake game using Python. First let me create a Python file. I will name it as snakegame.py. Yeah. Now first I am going to import random. Next I am going to import tkinter. This is important module guys for creating our snake game. So for that, from tkinter import star, we are importing everything from tkinter. That's why we are using import star. Next we are going to create we want to create objects guys. For that we need to create classes. First I will create a class named as snake. I will write the code after, so I am simply giving pass now. We will come into it after now. Next I'm going to create a class named as food. We will look into it after. So there is a spelling mistake. Class, so I am simply passing now. Now I need to create the functions guys, for turning, for changing the direction, for checking the collision. We need to create the functions. So our first function is next turn. So I'm creating the function next turn. Yeah, same. We will write the code for it after completion of our main code. Our next function is change direction. Let me create the function named as change direction. I am simply passing it now. Our next function is checking the collision. We need to check we need to check whether our snake was collided with the wall or not. If it collides with wall means then our game was over. So we need to create the function check collision. So I'm simply passing now. And finally we need one more function, that is game over, for checking whether our game is over or not. So I'm simply passing it now. We will look at it after. Yeah, that's it. We created all the required classes and functions. We just only created them guys. We didn't write code until now. Now let me get into creating the window. We need a window guys to play the game. For that I am going to create a window equals to tk. That's it. And also I'm going to give it create a main loop for this. Window dot main loop. Okay. Now I'm going to create the global variables guys, for the window size and the snake size and the speed and body pass and the color. For everything I'm going to create the global variables with some random constant values. Our first, so guys, I'm going to give, for global variables we need to use the capital letters. So let me create our first global variable, that is constant, is game width. I am giving it as 800. Next I am going to give game height, that's also 800. Next I'm going to give speed, for how much speed the game will occur. I am giving 100 guys. The lower the number, the higher the speed. If I give 50 means the speed will be more than 100. The lower the number, the higher the speed. Next I am going to give the space size. I am going to give it as 25. Next I am going to give body parts. Guys, the number of body parts our snake will have at the start of the game. So I am going to give 3 now. Next I am going to give snake color. Our color of the snake in the game. See guys, I am using green color now. So next I am going to give foot color. For foot color I am giving red color. You can give wherever color you want. See, for red color we have to use code FF0000. Next I am going to give background color. For background color we normally use black, so I'm going with the normal. So I'm okay, 6 zeros for black. I think there are 6 zeros. Now let's get into creating our window. Yeah, I'm going to give first window title. Guys, which title will appear at the top of our window? Window dot title snake game. I'm going to give the title as snake game. This will appear at the top of our window. Next, window resizable means whether we can make our window resizable or not. No, I want constant size window. For that I'm going to give window resizable as false. I want a constant size window. I don't want to change anymore in the game. Okay, let me run it and see. Yeah, the window was opening, guys. It's okay, we made our first step. Now let me first give score, the initial score. I will give initial score as 0 and initial direction of our snake as down. Our snake will first go down, guys. That's initial direction of our snake. Okay, next I'm going to label them. Label is equals to capital label of window comma text is equals to, I'm going to use score here. Okay, that's it. I'm going to view format of score comma I'm giving font as something, guys. You can give any font you want. Also size. Okay, now I'm going to pack the label. Label dot pack. Okay, that's it. We are good to go. Let me check it. Okay, it didn't change. Let me look into it. Is there any mistake that I have done? No, looks like I didn't do any mistake. Okay, now let me, okay guys, we will see, look into it after writing the canvas, whether we can get any change or not. We will see. Canvas window, comma, same, we are applying the background color here, background color, okay, and also I'm going to give height here. Height is equals to game height, and also width is equals to game width. See guys, I am creating the window here, and also I'm going to give canvas dot pack. Now finally I'm going to update our window dot update. That's it. Let me run and see whether I have any changes. Yeah, here you can see guys, our window was opening with 800 width and 800 height. That looks nice. Now let me code further. Window width is equals to window dot w info I want the width, looks like there it is not there. Yeah, w info width. The same way I want for height and also screen width and screen height. Let me copy it for easily modifying. So I'm going to give height here, height here. Also I'm going to change it to height. Let me change it. Okay, that's it. Here it is screen width. Let me change it. Guys, let me give it is, I'm giving capital letter here. Let me give small letter for easily writing and accessing. And it is also w info screen width. It is screen height. It is also screen height. Yeah, that's nice. Next, see guys, when I run this program, our window was opening randomly at any place. I want to open my window at the center of our screen. So for that I have to use little geometry. So I'm going to create a variable x that is of int type. So for that I have to calculate using this formula, screen width slash 2 half of screen width minus window width slash 2. For the same I have to create a y variable. Here it is screen height. X is related to width and Y is related to height. Let me change the variable first. It is screen height, HIGHT. It is window height. Yeah, that's it. Next I'm going to use this geometry. For that I have to use window dot geometry command, window dot geometry of f. Here I am using window width and also x of window height. Next I'm going to plus x plus y. Here I looks like I forgot plus. That's it. Let me run it. Sorry guys, there is an error. Let me check. So there is somewhat an error here. Yeah, our window was finally opening at the center. Let me run it once again and see whether our window was opening at the center. Yeah, our window was opening at the center of the screen. That is what I want. Now let me close it and go on code for snake class. Before that I have to pass the snake and food here. Snake is equals to snake. I'm creating objects here, and food is equals to food. Okay, let me run it once again. Still our score is not showing, guys. Looks like I made some mistakes here. Oh, it is a label dot pack. It's a function, so here it is consoles. It is our font name, guys. I made some mistake. Let me run it. Yeah, see, now our score is showing. We made some little much progress now. Now let's get into creating the food class. First I will create food class, then I will go for snake. In this let me create a method, init method, define init of self. In this I am going to randomly get the value of x and y. See guys, food will randomly appear in the window. For that we need to randomly get the x and y values. So random.rand int of 0 comma game width slash space size -1 into space size. Yeah, that's it guys. We are randomly generating the number and multiplying it to the space size. See guys, let me show you with calculator so that you can understand it. See here it is, our space size is 25 and our width and height is 800. Let me clear it. 800 divided by 25, that is equals to 32. When we run this program, there should be 32 boxes. 32 boxes for the snake to travel. That's why we are using this formula here, game width by space size minus 1 into space size, to randomly get the x value. In the same way we are going to get the y value. So let me copy it here and change it so that it would be easy. It's a small letter. Y is related to height guys, it's not related to width, so let me change it to height. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to create a self coordinates, self dot coordinates is equals to, keep it in mind guys, use correct spellings, otherwise you will get error. Canvas dot create oval. So we are creating a food in oval shape guys. So I'm using, here it is, spelling mistake, I corrected it now. So I'm going to give formula x comma y comma x plus space size comma y plus space size comma fill is equals to food color. So I'm giving this food color here. Here the food color is red, I'm giving this food color here. Next I'm giving some tag guys so that we can use it further in the code. Okay, that's it. Yeah, looks like our food class is ready to go. Now let me run it. See, our food is appearing guys. It will be randomly generated. Let me run it. See, it was randomly appearing at the any point of our window. Here it has 32 rows and the 32 columns as shown in the calculator. It can appear at the any point of this 32 into 32 window. Let me close it. Now I will get into our snake. So here let me code. Here I'm going to give, first I need to create the init method, that's important in our Python self. So I'm going to give self dot body size is equals to body parts, body parts. Here we are giving these 3 body parts into our snake. Our snake will initially have 3 body parts. That's what we are doing here. Now I'm going to give self dot coordinates is equals to an empty list. We will look into it further. Now self dot squares. So here also I'm passing a list. Next I'm going to, when our snake eats the food, it will add 1 body part guys. For that I have to use the loop for I in, I forgot to give space, for I in range of 0 comma body parts. I'm going to append self. So yeah, our initially we are adding the 3 body parts into our snake, guys. For that I'm creating a loop for I in the range of 0 comma body parts. I'm going to simply append the body parts, means the boxes. Our snake was formed with 3 boxes. That's what we are doing here. I am doing a lot of spelling mistakes, don't be me like, guys. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to locate x comma y coordinates, self dot coordinates for I x comma y. In self dot coordinates I'm going to create the square canvas dot create. Our body parts, our snake was in rectangle shape, guys, so I'm going to create a rectangle here. Create the rectangle at x comma y comma x plus space size comma y plus same again space size. I'm going to fill the snake with our snake color, that was blue. Here that we taken, sorry, green. Here we taken as green. Next I'm going to give the tag. The tag is equals to snake. Okay, that's it. Next I'm going to self dot, here appending these created squares. It should be inside the loop, guys, not outside the loop. It should be inside the loop, then only the squares will be added perfectly. Self dot squares dot append the square. Yeah, let me run it and see our snake was formed. At present it has only one box. We will create further, don't worry, guys, we have a lot of things to do. So now we created our initial window of our game. We need to create how our game works. So for that let me get into there. Next I'm going to code for our next turn. Our next turn will going to take snake comma food. Okay, we are going to pass the snake comma food into our next turn. Then our next turn is going to locate x comma y coordinates, that is snake dot coordinates of 0. Then I'm going to change the value of x and y according to the directions, guys. If direction is equals to up means, then I am going to decrease the y value by space size. So the same way I'm going to do for down and also left, right. Here it is, I have to use elif, not if. Elif, it is down here. If it is down means then I am going to use plus. I am going to add the space size to the y. Next I am going to go for left. See guys, y is related to height, so in height up and down are related to the height, so we are taking y there. Left and right are related to the width. For width we have to take x, so here it is x. Next it is right, here we are going to take x. Yeah, that's it. Now let me go to the next step. Here we are going to snake dot coordinates dot insert 0 comma x comma y. That's it. I'm going to create a square is equals to canvas. See guys, I'm going to copy it from here so that it would be easy. It will make my work easier. Let me copy it. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to remove the tag here. We don't need tag here. That's it. So and I'm going to insert the snake dot squares dot insert 0 comma square. Next I'm going to check if x is equals to food dot if our snake reaches the food means guys, here checking whether our x and y value of food is equals to x and y value of the head of the snake. We are checking here. For that I am using if condition. If x is equals to food dot coordinates, I am checking the x value here 0 and y is equals to food dot coordinates of 1. So y, if they are equal means then I am going to make our score as global, and I am going to increase the score by 1. Next I am going to label. I'm going to change the label dot configure, it's config text is equals to score dot format of score. Next I am going to delete that food because our snake was ate that food and it was added to our snake, so I'm going to delete it. Canvas dot delete of food, and also I'm going to generate a new food. Yeah, that's it. Next I'm going to write an else. Here I'm going to delete snake dot coordinates of -1. and canvas dot delete of snake dot squares -1. Guys, we are here simply deleting the when our snake was moving, see the squares will move from one side to another side. So one side the squares will disappear and one side the squares will appear where the our snake was moving. For that we are writing the code here. Don't need to worry, I will show it again in upcoming code. Snake dot squares of -1. Yeah, that's it. Now I'm going to give it window after of speed. See, I'm giving the speed of our game here, and also I'm giving that passing it here next turn. We don't need to pass it here, it has our next turn is a function, guys, but we don't need to give it brackets here. We don't need to give brackets like this here. We don't need to do it, just simply write next turn, that's it. And also we are passing snake and food. Yeah, that's it. Now I want to write the code for change direction. Here I'm going to create a global value named as direction. In this, if new direction is equals to left means sorry, it is a single quotation marks. If new direction is equals to left means, then I'm going to check if direction is not equals to right. If it not means, see, I'm having some little much confusion here with this. Then I'm going to change the direction to our new direction. Let me fix it. Yeah, we will create it further, guys, don't worry, we will do it. Here we are simply checking whether our if the direction is left means, then we are going to check if the direction is not equals to right. If it not equals to right means, then we are going to change our direction to new direction. Because you can think it, guys, if our snake was moving in the right direction means, we cannot simply make it into 180 degrees turn. It just makes a turn of 90 degrees. So we need to check if our new direction is left means, then we need to check if it is not equals to right, our current direction is not equals to right, then only we are able to change the direction of the snake. That's how it works. Now we need to create these three further. Let me change it, create it quickly. Here it is. We completed for left, I will have to write for right. So it is, that's it. Now here it is up. I'm checking for up, down, same thing guys. We are doing 4 times. Don't need to get confused. It's a simple thing. Down and it's up. I think that's it. Yeah, we are good to go. Don't worry about this error guys, we will create it in this further in this program. Now we are going to bind it here. Here we are going to bind it. Window dot bind. Here I am going to take the left click, left means I am going to create an event, the lambda event change direction to left. Yeah, that's it. Next I'm going to copy it 3 more times so that it would be easy. Forgot a comma here guys, that's why it was showing a red mark. Yeah, we created for left, now we have to create the same thing for right. Here also I'm going to change it to right. Here it is up, here it is up, here it is down. So here also we are going to change it to down. That's it. Now also we are going to add our next turn function here. Next turn of snake dot full. After completing the current turn, we immediately need to go to the next turn. Yeah, here we forgot to pass the new direction here guys, that's why it was showing error. I forgot it there. Now it will be rectified. Here it is, there should not be a semicolon mark. Looks like we are good to go. Now let me get into the next turn function. Here let me check it, what we do next. Yeah, let me run it and see guys. Oh, see, our game was working quite. See, yeah, our snake was moving. Next we need to add few more things for perfectly playing the game. Let me run it once again, let me see it what was happening. Let me run it. Oh, our snake was disappearing. Our snake was disappearing. Let me check for errors. I made some mistakes somewhere. Let me check. Yeah, here I made, it's plus guys, not minus. We already given minus. Next turn we have to use plus. See, I made a small mistake, but our error was very huge. Let me run it. Okay guys, let me decrease the window size. Means our window size was very big. Even our screen was not accommodating it. Let me run it now. See, our game was running smoothly now. See, our snake also working. See, but collisions are not working. It needs to display game over message when we hit the walls. So for that we need to write the check collision function and the game over function. If we complete it, then our project will be completed. Now I have to write the check collision function. So here also, here I'm going to pass our snake here. Okay, I passed the snake. Now I'm going to get x comma y variables is equals to snake dot coordinates of 0, and now I'm going to check the for collisions. If x value is less than 0 or x value is greater than or equals to game width, then I'm going to simply return and I'm going to print. See guys, it is for checking now only, so let me check it whether we are going to make it or not. Okay, let me check it. So I'm going to return true guys, return true. I have to give above the return true message, then only it will work properly. Okay, let me check it now. Let me make our terminal above, let me run it. Okay, let me click it. Once again close and run it guys. Let me run it once again. Looks like our message was not printing. Oh, let me complete the code guys. Let me complete it, then we will check it. If y is less than 0 or y value is greater than or equals to game height, then we are simply going to return true. And also I'm going to print game over. Let me run it once again and check it. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do guys. Still we have not made any progress. Let me cancel this. Now I'm going to see guys, it is for checking the collisions, whether when our snake head touches any part of our snake tail means or any body parts means, then also it will be considered as collision. For that we have to create a for loop for body part in snake dot coordinates. Oh, let me, now I get to know guys, we didn't pass the if else condition here in this next turn function. That's why our snake was not checking the collision. Let me pass that if else conditions here, then it will work. If check collision of snake is true means, then we are going to call the game over function. Game over. Otherwise simply gonna continue our game. Yeah, that's it. Now let me run and see, guys. Now it will print the game over, I think. See, now it was, let me give here print game over. And also here also I'm going to print game over. It's just for showing you guys, it's not what I wanted, it's just for showing you. I'm going to print it. So now let me run it. There's some problem, I think. What happened? Let me get back. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Let me run it. Our Visual Studio got stuck, guys, so I have to clean the terminal. So I cleaned it. Now I'm going to, here it is, if either of the conditions was not satisfied means I'm going to return false. For showing you guys, I'm going to print game over. I'm going to print the same thing here. We copy it and paste it here. Now I will run. I will show you guys. See, our snake was collided with the wall and it was printing game over. This is how it works. So we don't want this printing the game over stuff anymore, so I'm going to clear it. And also I'm going to check whether our snake head is collided with any body part of our snake, then also it will considered as collision, guys. For that I have to create a for loop for body part in snake dot coordinates of any body part except the head. So for that we have to use 1:2. If x is equals to body part of 0 means for x value we have to use 0 coordinate, and for y here we are use 1 coordinate. If they are equal means then we are going to print return true. We are going to return true. That's what we are going to do, guys. Yeah, our check collision function also completed. Now we need to create a game over function. It will display after our snake was collided with the walls, then it was going to display game over at the entire window, guys. So for that I have to use canvas dot delete all. I'm going to delete everything in the game, guys. And also I'm going to create canvas.create text of canvas dot w info width slash 2 comma canvas dot w info height slash 2 comma font. I'm going to use that consoles font, whatever I used at the starting, comma 70. Comma text is equals to, I'm going to print game over in big letters, guys. Here I have to give equals to. Okay, and also we are going to give a tag here. It's game over. I think that's it. You're good to go. Now let me play the game. Let me delete this terminal and start the fresh game. See, let me play it for some time and I will show you. I'm terrible at this game, guys. Okay. Oh no, we defeated, but it was not showing the game over text. Looks like we made some error once again. So we need to, yeah, we forgot some things here, guys. We just given text here, we didn't give any color. Fill is equals to red, comma, think that's nice. Looks like we are good to go now. Let me run it and check once again. I'm playing the game, guys. Yeah, see, it was showing the game is over. Now let me increase the speed, guys. You can change anything you want. You can change the speed. Let me increase the speed. The lower the speed number, the higher the speed, guys. So you can, I will show you. See, our snake was moving very fast. Even I can't able to play. Let me play it. See, this is how it works. You can even increase the space size, guys. Now our snake will appear little much big. So you can decrease the speed. Even you can change the body parts. You can do anything you want. No one will stop you, guys. You can see, even now our game was playing very slow. This is very slow. Let me finish it and finally I will play one game and I will end our project discussion, guys. Yeah, let me play it fast. Yeah, this is our game. That's it, guys. This is our project. Thank you for watching. Meet you tomorrow with another exciting project. Thank you all. Bye.